Wait, can you guys hear me? I hope you guys can hear me. I'm gonna message Working Man really quick. Just to say, like, oh shoot. How the results day? Wait, what? What do you mean how did results day go? I thought results day was on Thursday, bro. Like, this Thursday coming for A-levels. I did my A-levels. Nah, I don't... If it's today, bro, that's that. I mean, I hope I did well because I'll be cooked if I didn't. Because clearing would have already kind of happened, right? No, it's not today. It's definitely not today. I haven't got any results. Not today. It's on Thursday, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you would have thought it was today. I mean, I don't think it's today. I just need to message Working Man. Alrighty, so how's your 13th summer? Did I travel? Yeah, I went to Italy, to Rimini in northern Italy to meet actually someone that I've known on TikTok for a while, Nicola. And that was really fun. We did some maths together. We did a maths live, and I really enjoyed that. And I also went to Sardinia with my family because my dad's family is there. Other than that, no, I haven't traveled anywhere other than that. I might go to Australia later on, like early September maybe. Kind of depends what happens because I am Australian, so if things go wrong, I can apply to Australian universities. Obviously, by go wrong, I mean like I still have to be getting A's and B's. I don't think I would get any worse than that realistically, but so I might go to Australia to have a look because my mum's Australian. But yeah, where it's all about balance for real, yeah. But yeah, honestly though, I prefer I like to go on holiday for like a few days, like 3 or 4 days, but I don't like to be there for like long periods of time. I'm actually quite content with just staying in London and just doing like stuff like I enjoy, like going to the gym, doing some puzzles and stuff like that. I think when I go to other countries, it's just like I don't know, I get bored of it after a while, like. But yeah, okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gassed to get into this. This is the third puzzle in my series of trying to complete all the different types of logic puzzles. Today we're going to be trying a variant of Sudoku, which is 0 to 9 Sudoku, which is I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's much to like understand beyond basic Sudoku with this variant. It's just like basically you just have 0. That's it. It's just Sudoku, but you also have 0. The only thing I don't really understand the significance of is like I know why they do it because like obviously when you have 0 to 9 you have 10 digits, so you have to kind of like add in these sorts of boxes which have like 2 different digits in them. But I don't know if that really. Yeah, I mean, is it significant that they've done it here as opposed to like could they not have done it here or something? Like it seems that they just kind of randomly put these sorts of boxes, I guess. I don't know. I'm just going to treat it like a normal Sudoku. Apparently this is a relatively difficult level 0 to 9 Sudoku. What's up, Dabs? It's Sudoku rules, but you have a 0. So that's why some of these, obviously the 3x3, like they have to include some cells which can contain 2 digits. That's it, as far as I'm aware. It's literally just Sudoku rules, but you have 0, and it's still 9x9, but some cells can contain 2 digits. I got this. Where did I get this from? Because I asked for a hard 0 to 9 Sudoku. And I'm trying to remember where. So apparently this is from the 2007 French Sudoku Championship. And it's a difficult level Sudoku. Apparently. That's what they say. I don't know what I've signed up to here, but let's go. Okay. So... Alrighty, so first things first, we have 0, 0. One of these two cells has to be a 0, but that's not really useful right now. What else do we have? So if we have like 7, 7 here, it has to be the case that one of these two cells is a 7, right? Because you treat this as separate to this. Okay. Okay, interesting. I don't know. What is there anything obvious right here, or do we have to start penciling in immediately? The diagonals don't mean anything. As far as I'm concerned, it's just every cell which has a diagonal like this is a cell which can contain two numbers. Yeah. Hopefully you can hear me, by the way. If I'm like quiet or something, can you let me know, because I can then try and fix that. You don't have to like put up with me being quiet. But yeah, each of these sorts of cells contain two numbers. I don't know why, for example, they chose this one to be... I mean, I guess it's just... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's one in every row and column, of course, but... I guess it could have been here instead. I don't know. Actually, no, because then you'd have that one as well. It could be different looking. I've kind of just chosen those to make the puzzle... For this puzzle, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, okay. Is there anything like... obvious? Anything obvious? And I saw it as well. They had like 90 minutes to solve like... And there was like 6 Sudoku puzzles, which were all like difficult. I'm just thinking like, this is going to take me probably like 3 hours, where like, that's actually crazy if people can do like these sorts of Sudoku puzzles and in that sort of time. To be fair, the 3s here look nice. Ah, okay, so we got a 3 here immediately, right? Like, immediately we have a 3 here. Just straight up. So... Okay. I think that's right. I'm just making sure. Okay, yeah. Yes, boy. What's up, Richie? So we have a 3 there. What else do we have? And I'm hoping this live doesn't bug out, so I can just kind of post the recording onto my other account afterwards. We've got 3, 3. We have 3 options for the 3 there. Okay, so what do we have? This cell, it can't be a 5. It can't be a... Okay, it could be a 0, a 1, not a 2, or a 3. A 0, 1, or a 4. That's it. No, or a 7. Okay. What do I genuinely sign myself up to when I click difficult Sudokus? Like, it kind of depends. Like, if difficult means like we have to use like some crazy techniques. Yeah, so Richie, this is called it's a variant of Sudoku called 0 to 9 Sudoku. It's basically just Sudoku, but you have a 0 involved. So these cells have 2 digits. They have 2 digits, right? Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to have 3 by 3s. Like, you'd have to have like... It'll be weird. Because you have 10 digits, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are some 8s and stuff here, but still leaves us 2 options. Do we just start? I mean, I don't know how difficult. Like, it says it's difficult, so If any of you guys see anything... Oh, this has to be a 7. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. This could be a 7. For a second, I was like... I saw that at the beginning, though. Where do I find these? This, I low-key just asked ChatGPT, can you find me a 0 to 9 Sudoku that's difficult? And it sent me this. Like, that's it. It didn't make this, by the way. This is like a document from like 2007 French Sudoku Championship. So it didn't make it. It just kind of sent it to me. It found it. Because it can search like much broader and quicker than I can. Yeah, some like 2007 French Sudoku stuff. I don't know. Yeah, 2007 French Sudoku Championship, and it says difficult Sudokus. It's got some other really weird variants as well, like it's got Japanese Sudoku, which is weird. ISO Sudoku, mechanical Sudoku, pan-digital Sudoku, and some other stuff. You got one? You got what, as in you got a digit? We also have and speaking of 1, you don't have any 1s on this board. There's a 3 in row 2, column 5. Okay, so you're saying this has to be a 3. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. So this you're saying can't be a 3. Because... Am I just missing something? Row 2, column 5. Wait, why can't... How do you know this can't be a 3? Because the top right column has to be a 3. Oh, wait, yeah, see, because this 3 takes out this takes out this, and this takes out this. So there has to be a 3 here in this cell. I see what you're trying to say. We don't know which actually... Yeah, can we just put a 3 in that cell, actually? What the heck? Yeah, we can just put a 3 in there. It doesn't matter which it is. Yeah, you just put the 3 in there. Because surely it doesn't matter because it can see everything. Okay, I got you. And then once you have that, yeah, we know this cell can't be a 3. Yeah, fine. Okay. So it has to be this, yeah. Okay, got you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's nice. So you actually got 2 digits. And then I guess we should be able to finish this off, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Although, actually... I don't know what is happening now. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's 9s like this. Okay. Yeah, there's literally 0 1s, like... That's like... Do we just have to figure out 1s in terms of, like, do we get them at the end? Because how do we even... Unless we know that, like, no other digit can go in a cell. Like, if there was a cell where no other digit can go except 1, yeah, that's how you probably figure out where the 1s are. Or it just, yeah. I mean, what's like a fairly restricted? This kind of cell here looks fairly restricted. It can't be, well, it could be like a 0, a 1, and a 2, and then it can't be a 3. Actually, it's not that restricted. Could be a 4, 5, it can't be a 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, so it has to be a 0, 1, 2, or 4. So there is that. So how are we going to pencil the 2-digit cells? Do we use a different color? Oh, I see what you're trying to say. What? Because you know that. Well, I mean, it doesn't really... Wait. We could just say, like, the digits that could go in there, no? Like, we can just say, like... Oh, yeah, like... It could be the 2 of these digits and just write the set of digits for which 2 of those could be. Like, I don't know. Like, if there was, like... If we thought, okay, yeah, it could be, like, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We just write 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then, like... It could be 4 and 6, but... It'll be too cramped. Yeah, I mean... The rules working, man, basically this is... It's a bit strange, but, like... It's basically just Sudoku, but we have a 0. So some of these cells are, like... Contain 2 digits. So this cell here contains 2 digits. But yeah, I mean... Why do you think we should change the color, though, for the other cells? Well, surely we can just keep it, like... I don't know. Yeah, it is a bit weird that some cells just makes it easy to differentiate. Oh, what? To remember that those cells have... That those cells need to have 2 digits. Yeah, true that. Okay, we can do that, we can do that. Yeah, for sure we can do that. This cell here also looks quite restricted. It can't be, it could be 0, 1, 2, no, 3, 4, no, 5, no, 6, no, 7, no, 8. It has to be 0, 1, or 8. Yeah, the 2 and 1s, yeah. It is a bit confusing, actually. For row 1, column 7 to 9. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, so this has to be a 5, or this has to be a 5, yeah. Good point. I mean, that's definitely true. Row 3, column 5 is a 9. Row 3, column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, of course. That's definitely a 9. So we need to have 9, 5 pair in here then, essentially. Right? Is what we've ascertained from that. We have 9, 5, and then 9 or 5 in here, I guess, I don't know. Oh no, this can't be a 9 in there. Yeah, it has to be a 5. Yeah. Good point. This is a 5. This is a 9. Yeah, because there's a 9 here. Good point. Okay, that's not too bad actually. We're making solid progress on this. Let's see. Can we get any other 9s? There has to be like. This is a 9 here. Yeah, that's a 9. One of these two is a 9. But also we had one of these two is something else. I swear there was something else that would have to be one of these two cells. Maybe not. No, I was thinking about these two for the 0. My bad, actually. I think I'm thinking about something else. Okay, what about... And we have 9 here. Yeah, one of these two cells has to be a 9. One of these two cells has to be a 9, okay. What about 3 here? We've got 3. Bro, it's always reduced to 2 cells. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's locked, right? As in, like, it has to go in this box. It doesn't matter where it, like, which side of the box it goes in, I didn't think. Because of this, and because of this 3. And that 3 is 100%, because there was 3 here, 3 here, and 3 here. I mean, what can go in this box, to be fair? Because there's 2 digits that go in this box. So why don't... That's actually something that we could notice, is that we don't actually... These boxes are kind of not as restrictive, right? Because if we find 2 digits, that could go in this box. So it's like, there can't be a 0, obviously. There could be a 1. There can't be a 2, 3, or a 4. There could be a 5. There can't be a 6 or a 7. So 1, 5, 8, essentially. Those are the only options, right? So if we can get rid of one of those options... then I'll do that. We can just fill it in, right? So that's nice. But this can't be an 8, right? Because if this cell is an 8, then where's the 8 going to go in this box, right? Oh no, it could go in here. Okay. For a second I was like... thinking... Okay, yeah. Okay, I mean, that's not bad. What about... like in here? No, actually in here, that's better. You could put a 0 or a 1 or a 2 already. 3, 4, 5, 6, no. 7, so this could be 0, 1, 2, or 7. Need to do them in the... Speaking of 7... Yeah, I know, I already went through that at the beginning. I think, is there anything for rows 1 to 3? You're saying 2 is interesting in terms of where it can go. Wait, 7 at row 3, column 2. This has to be a 7. So what, you have this, you have this. Once you, wait, what the heck? Okay. So this obviously can't be a 7, and this can't be a 7. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's, has to be a 7, because this obviously can't be a 7, this can't be, and this can't be. Okay. Nice, and then maybe we can get, so this cell has to be a 7 for sure. 7, but then we need to put the 2 as well, still a possibility. Yeah, I see what you mean, because you have to like separate the stuff that could be in there with the stuff that is in there, maybe. That's why we do different colors. Okay, I feel like this is going to be doable, actually. Like, it's going to be more doable than the Tanner grid one. What else do we have right now? One of these two has to be a 7. Wait, if one of these two has to be a 7, then it's like, we know that this can't be a 7. Oh no, we already know that though. Oh my god, bro. Thought I was... Yeah, sorry, you said 2 is interesting to look at. Which... I mean, there's already a 2... No, I don't know. What can we really do with 2 though at the moment? There's only 2 2s. So that row 3, column 8 or 9 for a 2. Yes, that's true. 100%. Oh, okay, I see what you're trying to say. So we know that these can't be 2s. Wait, that means... Well, there has to be a 2 here, right? So in one of these 2 cells, right? And like whichever one it's in, it's going to take up the third row of that. Like, yeah, it'll take up the entire third row. Like, you can't put another 2 there. Like, if there's a 2 here, you can't put 2s like here or here or here. And if there's a 2 here, you also can't put 2s there. So I'm messaging, I don't know. We didn't really look at, is there anything with the 5? I didn't think so. What we were saying, Working Man, is that there has to be a 2, because of this 2, right? There has to be a 2 in one of these 2 cells. Like, and if it's in this cell, right, it's in one of them, but let's say it's in this cell, obviously it takes up the whole row, so you can't put a 2 here, here, or here, right? And if it takes up this cell, you also can't put a 2 there or there or there, basically. Nah, I mean, yeah, it's a bit weird, but that is something I guess we can take from it. Wait, you said, I think it should be next to the 7 in the double cell. You think there should be a 2 here? If there was a 2 there, then this would have to be a 2, right? No, actually, this could be a 2. Oh, no, it can't be because we... Yeah. If there was a 2 here, this cell would have to be a 2. And yeah. We wouldn't know which of those two there. What are we missing here? I'm just thinking. It has to be a 7. No, we already knew that though. 8 on row 4. 3, 4. Column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're saying this has to be an 8. Yeah. Yes, actually. True that. Row. Okay. Oh, nice. So that takes out the 8th. Okay, so this has to be 1 and 5. And can we also do something? Not necessarily. Can we do something with this 8? Yes, we can get this 8. That helps a lot, yeah. That's good. We've got 2 digits in one. That was really neat. Okay. Is there anything else we can do with 8s? Don't think so. Although, yeah, you know there has to be an 8 in here or here, but still. Okay, so this has to be 0 or 8 in here. That's something. And it does give us our first 1 as well. And then in terms of the 5s, maybe? Oh, that takes out that. Oh, this cell has to be a 7, right? Because of this and this. Just clocked. And then this cell has to be a 7 here. I think. Oh yeah, we got 7s here, here, and here. So we know there can't be a 6 in here. I'm just thinking along that row. But it could be in here or here. Not too many options for this, but actually there's a lot of repeating digits along the sort of places that kind of, like, you have 3, 9, and 0 here. You also have 3 and 9 here, and 0 here, and 9 here, and 3 here. So it's not actually that restrictive, I don't think. Where is the 4 for column 2? For column 2? Oh, okay, so what, you can't put a 2 here, but you could put a 2, sorry, a 4. You can't put a 4 here. You could put a 4 here or here, as far as I'm concerned. Wait, is that Adam? Is that a different Adam, or is that the Go Adam? Wait, 084 or 840? Oh, I see what you're saying. Because this, yeah. We have what 0, 8, and 4 left, so this has to be 0 and 4, and this could be 0, 4, or 8. Okay, that's neat actually. That's nice. Oh yeah, can't be a 0. Sorry, can't be a 0. Yeah, so that has to be 4 or 8. Contradict 840. We can try and go down that route, I guess. Wait, what are you saying? Wait, 0, 4. Oh, yeah, you can't. Yeah, it has to be 084, 840. Yeah, true that. Yeah, should we just try? If it's 084, 8 is forced in row 4, column 3. Well, why don't we just do the one that forces digits? Because at least, like, if we want to contradict, we should do the one that gives us the most information. Because I feel like that's just like, I don't know. At the same time, yeah, we don't necessarily need to contradict. I mean, we haven't been live for too long, right? Like maybe 20 minutes. Actually, no, maybe like 30, 40 minutes more like, but still. We've made some good progress here. Like, I don't think we're like cooked. There has to be a 9 in here or here. We already kind of know that from that. Just looking along. That has to be a 4 or 8. What else are we missing from this sort of column, row, I mean? You're missing 6, yeah. But it doesn't help us to know that it has to be one of these. Column 2 has to be 840. Well, and you were saying 084 doesn't work, basically. I mean, the thing with 084, it means that an 8 has to go in here, right? If it's 084. Well, hold on here. Okay, wait. Sorry, give me a second. Wait, 8. If it was 084, an 8 is forced in row 4, column 3. 0, 8. What do you mean? If it's 084, then this is an 8. So there can't be an 8 here. Wait, what is it? 6 for column 1, row 4. Or 6. I mean, that's true, yeah. But I don't like to pencil in like possibilities unless I do like all of the possibilities for a cell. It is very useful, I think, especially for these sorts of difficulty levels. I mean, given that it's claiming it's difficult. True. Yeah, well, when I did the video on it on my other account, I also penciled in everything, and yeah, it really is really nice. Like, as in, like, it helps you keep track of like what you know and what you don't know. It's a bit annoying at the start though. Oh yeah, true that. Wait, no, what about 6 in here? Is that not possible? Can we not? Yeah, like, these are sneaky. It's actually, like, weirder than you might think. Like, all you're doing is adding in the digit 0, but it makes it, like, weird. It makes it, yeah, it makes it sneaky sometimes. But it's forced because of the 6 in the top right box. Wait, sorry. What, you mean the 6 here is forced? Wait, I don't get it. Wait. You're saying this 6... Oh, because there can't be a 6 in here or in here. Wait, I don't get it. Wait. In column 7, it can't be in here. Oh, yeah. Good point. Cheers. Okay, so once we know that's a 6... What about in this sort of... I'm looking along like different types of columns to try and spot something, but... What are we missing from in here, actually? What are we missing? We have 0, 1, and 4, right? Yeah, but then none of them are restricted, though. Zero, 4, 0, 1, and 4. 1, 4, 5, 0 was just going over it. So what else are we missing in here? We're missing 2 and 9, right? I'm just thinking. No, not 2 and 9, sorry. What are we missing? 2 and 3? No. 2 and 0, 1, 2, 4. What? Oh no, 0, 1, 2, 4, that's it. Like I was trying to find like It would have been nice if we had like 3 0 1 4s and then that locked in another digit. So wait, column 2 has to be 840. Well, so then you'd be saying that this has to be an 8. Essentially. Okay. I mean, it seems plausible. But if it was 084, wouldn't that also... Because then this becomes an 8. It's forced. Wait, 840 is forced. My cat is trying to chase a fly. Yo! Why not 5 8 in row 3? Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was saying like if you do 0 0 8 4, then it could be that, right? I also like this column because think about it, only 2 numbers have to go in here. So what are we missing? We're missing 0, we're missing 1, we're missing 2, and we're missing 8. This can't be 8. And this can't be 8, so this has... Oh, wait, no, I'm not missing 8. I'm missing 0, 1, 2, and what else? 3, 4, 5. Or 6. No, 5, right? 0, 1, 2, and 5, I think. So this can't be a 0, obviously, so it has to be, because there's a 0 in the 3x3, so that has to be a 1, 2, or a 5. Okay. This can't be a 5. Ooh, okay. This can't be a 1 or a 5, so it has to be a 2, right? This cell here. This cell here has to be a 2. Because look at the box, right? It's 0, 1, 2, 5 left. 1, 2, and 5 are left. This can't be a 1 or a 5, so it has to be a 2. So then this is 1 and 5. Wait, no, because there's something else missing, isn't there? Oh, what is missing in there? 6. Oh, 6. Yeah. I forgot about 6. Yeah. This has to be 2 or 6. Okay. This could be any of them. 1, 2, 5, or 6. Do you know what I mean? I also like this row. 0, 1 we have. 2 we don't have. 5, 6, and 9. No, 5 we have. Wait. What do we not have? 1, 2. We don't have 2, 3. 4 we have. 5. 6 we don't have. 7. 8, 9. Okay, that's what we have. We don't have 2, 6, or 9. So this has to be 2 or 9. Okay. Hello. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. My cats are playing. Guys, what are you doing? You wanna get? Come on. Okay. Wait, column 1, row 4. Hold on. Column 1, row 4 is 4 and 6 is 2 and 6. Okay, wait. You're saying. Wait, why? What else can this be? Column 1, rows. Oh, row 1. Oh, no, column 1, row 4. How come? Couldn't this be like. Oh, no, because there has to be. Because of column 9. Oh, no, this is column 9. 1, 2, 5, or 6. What? I don't get it. Oh, wait, do you mean... What? Oh, just a guess. Oh, okay. Red and green is separated. I mean, Richie said that we should kind of change the... In this instance, I did it because I thought that this was good to, like, know that we locked in 7, as opposed to, like, I might think 7 is still, like, I'm still considering it. I could do everything, like, all of the stuff I'm considering in black, but... Nah, it's fine. Richie said that we should switch up the colors for the... Yeah, green is penciled into these. I only pencil in green when we have these sort of special cells. Red is also penciled. Like, when there's more than one option and it's in red, that's also penciled. This column here, this only has 1, 2, and 5 left, right? No, it has 1, 2, 5. We've already kind of gone through this, haven't we? 1, 2, 5, and 0. 1, 2, 5, and 0. The two 6 cells complement each other. Well, you're saying like with this should be a pair here. Like if this is a 6, this is a 2, kind of thing. I see what you're trying to say, and then like this would be a 2, and this would be a 6, kind of thing. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, 100%. I can understand your motivation. Oh, that's what we're missing in here. 0, 1. It's just 0, 1, 4, and 5, isn't it? Can we look at the 3s in rows 7, 8, and 9? Sure. Oh yeah, to be fair, hold on. I mean, there has to be a 3 here or here. But that's not. As a matter of fact, let me think. If we look in this column, there also has to be 3 in here or here, right? Which means that no matter what, there's going to be, like, these cells here are not going to be 3, right? Because there has to be a 3 in here or here. Oh wait, we already know that there's a 3 here, bro. I'm actually so... Bro, I thought I was cooking. Okay, that's not that useful, actually. It still is kind of useful because we know it's going to be like 3 and 3 like this, I think. But no, not really, because like we could have already... I mean, it's nothing... Like, yeah, there wasn't... We didn't really get anything from that, actually. Well, what can go in here? I mean, it can't be a 0. It could be 1 or 2. It can't be 3. It could be 4. It can't be 5 or 6. It could be 7. So it has to be 1, 2, 4, or 7 going in there. A 2 has to be in here or here. Bottom left, we're missing 0, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. Do we just pencil in now? Because it is nice. I also didn't think. Right. I mean, this isn't bad because we can get rid of 2 of those options, but it's still not great. This is like the best if we can like somehow figure out what's going on. But we can't. There has to be a 0 in here or here. Which is nice because it tells us there isn't a 0 in here. That's like the kind of thing that is interesting. As a matter of fact, that tells us there has to be a 0 in these 3. Ooh, that's already given, actually, isn't it? Yeah, it means there isn't. It means there's a 0. There has to be a 0 in one of these 3 shots. Put the dots back. The red dots, like here and here. I think what we even. That was for the 3s, right? I think penciling this in is actually kind of interesting because there is actually a lot of stuff going on there. What, pencil in this one? Okay. So first things first, this cell can't be a 0, as far as I'm concerned. Can be a 1. It can't be a 2 or a 3. Can be a 4 or a 5 or a 6, but not a 7, 8, or 9. And wait, because with the dots, if a 3 is in one of them, there has to be a 3. Yeah, exactly. And a 7 on either row or 9. You mean a 7? Yeah. I mean, this is good. This is No, I see what you're saying. Working around, there has to be a 7 in here or here. I was thinking of that, but I mean, let's just see what we get. Guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be right back there. And then we'll pencil it in. Okay. Alright. So, what have we got in here? So, there has to be a 0. We could have a 0. 1 we could also have. 2, no. Oh no, sorry, this cell can't be a 6. I forgot. This cell can't be a 6 because of this 6 over here. So it actually has to be 1, 4, or 5, I think. Which is nice. Okay, 0, 1. Can't be a 2, can't be a 3 or a 4. Could be a 5, can't be a 6, 7, 8, or 9. So it has to be 0, 1, or 5. What about this cell here? It could be a 0. Could be 1, could be 2. Can't be 3 or 4. Could be a 5. Can't be a 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. There we go. Okay. And then this cell. Wait, hold on. Is this forced to be a 6? Am I bugging? Oh no, this could be a 6. Okay. For a second, I was like confused. Yeah, this cell could be a 6. He didn't finish penciling in yet. I jumped to conclusions for a second there. But yeah, this cell here, it can't be a 0. We've already ascertained that because there has to be a 0 in here or here, right? It could be a 1. Can't be a 2 or a 3. Could be a 4. Could be a 5 or a 6. Can't be a 7, 8, or 9. I haven't been posting on this account. I tried to post a bit afterwards, but it wasn't getting any traction, so I posted on my alt account, and I just do lives on here. Because lives don't seem to be that, like I get people coming on the live, so it's not that bad. I haven't tried to do too much about it, though. But yeah. Yeah, I know. Bruh, I need to get back on the For You page, man. No. Oh, so your lives? Nice. Okay, fairs. That's good. That's good. 0. In this cell, yeah, Rosie's the goat. Rosie's the goat. This can't be a 0. It could be a 1, not a 2. Could be a 3 or a 4, not a 5, not a 6, not a 7, 8, or 9. So it has to be a 1, 3, or 4. Ooh, one of these two cells is a 3 as well, though. Oh, wait, we already knew that, though. Ah, my goodness, I'm actually bugging. Okay. And then this cell here can't be a 0. Could be a 1. Can't be a 2. Could be a 3. Could be a 4. Can't be a 5. Could be a 6. Or a 7. 1, 3, 4, 6. Me and this guy are like the only people I know who get... Me and this guy are the only people I know who got 1/3 on one of the questions in Further Stats. Bro, wait, what do you mean? I was literally out, bro, I hope that was correct. Wait. Like, I went out of the exam there and people were saying that they got a third. Like, I think that's correct. Like, I mean, I think that was maybe... Someone realised they got it wrong. No, they didn't get it wrong. They wrote like 2/6 or something. They didn't simplify it. But I think that's fine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Imagine if, bro,
further maths is like, it's one of those things. I thought mechanics was like, alright, further mechanics. And then like everyone was shitting on it and I was actually worried. I was like, nah. I thought I was wrong because no one in my class got, bro. Nah, that is actually the worst feeling. But to be fair, like I don't like yeah, it doesn't feel good to have people disagree, but that being said, like I don't believe it 100% till I like see the proof. 7 is there. We forgot to put it there. What do you mean? No. There could be a 7 in here. Should I just put... Yeah. Feather Mech was the worst. To be fair, like, I do see why people say that. Like, I do get it. There was a couple, like... I'm trying to remember Feather Mech. Like, I don't even remember it that well. Like, I just kind of wanted to forget. But, yeah, Feather Mech is one of those things where it's like... I think you said that I remember talking to you about the center of mass question. I messed that one up as well though. Like there was actually a couple of like weird questions in further Mech. But generally speaking, it's because I have low standards though. Like I don't have very high standards when I sit like further Mech papers because I was never really good at that. So I think I was just happy that I like found it okay. But yeah, AdPure wasn't bad. Like AdPure was good as well. How many people like? I mean. Yeah, I think I did pretty well in AdPure. No, I don't know if Grabban is right actually. How many people do exam board? I do not know, but I think Rosie may know. Not many apparently. It's OCRA. Oh my goodness! Wait, what am I getting, bro? Am I getting viewers now? Because I'm talking about. Nah, I'm not trying to have this on my live. I'm not trying to be talking about like result paper. Like usually Edexcel AQA. I think we had like 20% of Edexcel. I think that's the most popular one. Wait, bro, you know AdPure. We literally had this in our paper, bro. Like this. No, I'm joking. We low-key had a Sudoku in our paper, bro. It was like some shit with like groups. I had to do like a Latin square kind of thing. Because it's like a Cayley table, bro. Dead. It was actually dead. It was so bad. It was like literally just Sudoku, and I hated it, bro. Because I was actually stressed. I was like, wait, oh my god. Because it was literally just a Sudoku, but like with elements of the group. Because you have to like fill in a table of like what happens when you combine these two elements, kind of thing. And it's just like, no, they actually kind of, this year they were nice with number theory, but group theory, yeah, I don't know what, no, OCR never really asked like a fill in the Cayley table question, which was that bad. And then this year they like asked one, which was actually the hardest question in the paper. Like, no, actually it wasn't. There was like a couple, I think the group theory question was probably the hardest for me. Because they expected you to find like a lot of subgroups and like some of them were like really obscure, but I should have known to look for them. I looked for a bit and then I was like, I've wasted too much time. I need to move on. But yeah, no, this year OCR actually asked a hard Cayley table. Like it was actually like really weird Sudoku, and I didn't have time to like properly go over it because I was like, actually I did, but I was like, I can't be asked. I just trusted myself. I did look over it briefly though. Okay, anyway. What is going on with this Sudoku right now there? This Sudoku. What's happening? Do you have any like hidden pairs? Anything like that? I do like the idea with the contradiction that Working Man was talking about. Like I do like that. 1 is the most useless number in this grid right now. Like it's useless. It's literally in everything. Like, it's in every single cell except for, like, a couple of them. Because we figured out we found 1, 1. Actually crazy. We can rub it out. I don't want to rub it out, though, because, like, then I'll get confused and think that they can't. Like, I think let's just keep it, like, where we penciled it in, we can keep it. Is this where the Sudoku solver, when I put this into, if I was able to put this into a Sudoku solver, is this where it starts pulling out, like, the fucking forcing chains, which are like 10 lines long? Is this where it starts to do that? Because that's where it gets, like, cooked. That's when you know. How did you revise for TMUA when you finished all the papers? I didn't really finish all... I mean, when I finished all the TMUA papers, it was quite close to the exam, and I hadn't done, like, the... There was someone else that offered TMUA papers online. I think it was something tutoring. Like... I'm trying to remember what it was. There was someone else that offered papers for the TMUA. But if you have finished TMUA papers, I mean... I mean... Like, just doing the papers, I would say, is good. Yeah, Tyler tutoring, yeah. Well, it was quite close to the exam, so I hadn't done those. I also hadn't done the Yotta. There was, like, Zeta, all of those other papers. And so doing the Yotta paper is, like, actually really useful. I found it really useful because I had, like, there was an integration question that came up in the actual TMUA. It was low-key, like, I used the method there that was in the Yotta paper in the TMUA question. I think I got it. But, I mean, I still got 6.2, which apparently Imperial... Okay. But, yeah, no, I mean, like... Yeah, I would say, if you are done, I would, like, really look through, like, the questions and try and find other ways to do them as well. Because I feel like TMUA, like, I mean, doing well in past papers is good, but it's more importantly, I think you should be, like, really confident with multiple ways to do questions and, like... Because they can kind of ask you similar questions, but, like, some methods might not work that you might have, like, been asked in the past. And there are certain things which, like, they focus on as well, which are, like, certain topics that they focus on, which might be better for you to, like, really lock in. I haven't really looked at a TMUA paper in a while, like, properly, so I can't, like, exactly give you the best advice, but I would say, yeah, like, go over all the papers and, like, really look into, like, other ways and try and think of other ways that you can answer the questions. Like, I found, like, that when I was looking at one TMUA question, there's, like, 6 ways to do it. Like, there's literally 6 different ways to do it. It's actually crazy, like, how many different ways there are of doing some questions sometimes. But also there's, like, other papers and, like, problem-solving stuff that you can do as well. Like, if you look at, like... Actually, that's not really good for TMUA, though. I wouldn't say that. But MAT the questions as well. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, Rosie. Yeah, Rosie's. Yeah, that sounds like a good resource from Rosie there. Some techniques are genuinely specific to a certain type of question and none else. True. I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to say, like, if I look at... I guess that could be a downside, like, if you try and, like, learn lots of different ways and there's only a technique that's specifically good for a particular type of question. I don't know. I still think it's good to, like... I don't know though. I mean, like, there are a couple of examples of that in the TMUA, but generally speaking, I think it's very useful, at least to see the way that they solved it as well. But yeah, you're right. You shouldn't really spend too much time, like, you shouldn't spend too much time, like, going through each question in lots of detail. But I think you should know at least how to answer each question in, like, a couple different ways.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I think when it comes to like the techniques that are specific to certain types of questions, yeah, Rosie's right. It kind of just you need to be good at problem solving, which is why I also recommend doing like some of those. If you go in my link tree, you'll see like problem solving resources and questions. They're not like TMUA questions, but they really help you with problem solving. Generally speaking, though, I would say that most methods are probably more connected than you think. Maybe not like on the surface level, but maybe once you sort of look into them a bit more, things are connected a bit more, and like the motivations for things are more connected than you might assume. But yeah, Rosie's right though. It doesn't just like come down to knowing all the past TMUA questions and like all the different ways of doing those. That does help, but you also need to be good at problem solving as well, which is also why it's good to practice quite a bit and beforehand so you can get used to that problem solving, because it does take quite a while to build up some intuition for that. You got one? Nice, okay. Anyway, that's kind of my spiel over. I was put on the spot a bit, so I didn't have the best response to that. Sorry, but there you go. That's my response. 6 in the center. Okay. So, what you're saying? This has to be a 6, or there has to be a 6 in one of these two sections. Ready to do some math questions for now? Okay, awesome. Yeah, those are good as well though. Like those are like the multiple choice questions are really good from that. And Tyler tutoring, yeah. Okay, wait, let me think. What could go in here? Oh, are you saying because if you look at the column, well, can there not be a 6 in here though? Maybe there's just not. Wait, 0, no. 1, 2, 3, no. 4, no. 5, 6, and 7, no. 8, no. 9, no. So it's just 1, 2, 5, and 6. Wait, I don't understand. How do you know that there has to be a 2 in the middle? I don't get it. It's alright, a 6 in the middle. Why did I say 2? A 6 in the middle. How do you know there has to be a 6? Are you speculating now? Do you actually know that has to be the case? So surely column 2 is 0, 8, 4, looking at row 6. Because looking at row 6, there must be a 4 in that left middle box. Looking at row 6, there must be a 4 in that left middle box. Row 6. So you're saying there has to be a 4 in here. Well, there has to be a 4 in like... I mean, you're right that there has to be a 4 in one of these two cells, yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. There's a 4 in these two cells, so there can't be a 4 in here. Yeah, good point, actually. Oh my god. Yeah, bro. That's actually really useful. Because, yeah, if you look at this row, there can't be a 4 in here. I'm kind of blocking it. But there can't be a 4 in here or here because of this 4. Yeah. And there can't be a 4 here because of this 4. So there has to be a 4 in here or here. And wherever it is, it can't be in here. So, got you. Yeah. It's 0, 8, 4. Nice work, bro. That's really useful. Nice stuff. Okay. So that has to be 1 or 5. That has to be 1 or 3. And then, okay, what about, can we do anything with these? So 8. We've already got that. There's no 8s here.
This has to be an 8 then. And then this has to be an 8. Basically, the bottom middle grid can't have a 6 in... And this also can't be a 0, it has to be a 1, 2. It has to have a 6 in... Can't have a 6 in column 5. Yes, yeah, okay, I hear you. Yeah. Then looking at rows 4, 5, and 6, it has to go in 5. I mean, there has to be a 6 in one of these two cells. Yeah, I mean, that's true. You're saying that... I mean, if it's in here, it could be... It could be in here, though, right? But no, I mean, it can't be in there anymore because it's... Actually, that's also a point, to be fair. Because there's a 6 in here or here, there can't be a 6 in here or here. So this can't be a 6, this can't be a 6. Can this be a 6? I don't know, but yeah, it's going to be like one of these four. Yeah, it's going to be like an X-wing sort of thing. So it's like, if this isn't a 6, this is a 6. It's going to be like this. In 5. I'm like 90% sure. I mean, okay, but like, I don't think that's how you... I don't know if that's how this is how puzzles are intended to be done. Like, surely you're supposed to be 100% sure, like, when you do this sort of thing. I mean, I'm not saying I distrust you. I'm just saying... I'm 100% sure. So you're saying this has to be a 6. Do we just go with a 6 in we go with a 6 in here then? Is that so? That's what you're suggesting. I don't know. Working man, do you think we should put a 6 in here? Wait, actually, yeah, no. There has to be a 6 in here. Wait, what am I saying? Yeah, there has to be a 6 in here. Because there's a 6 in here or here, and if you look at this row, there can't be a 6 in here or here or here. Yeah, wait, what am I... Yeah, you're completely correct. You're completely correct. Because there's already a 6 taken here, and like, because there's a 6 in one of these two cells, it can't be in this or this. Yeah, it's completely sound. 100%. It's 100% sound. I'm bugging. Okay, I think I see. Yeah, I see what you were saying. I just didn't understand what you were saying. I thought you were saying like that's what you think. I didn't know you were saying like that's 100% certain. But yeah. Like I didn't know you were saying that there was like I knew you were saying there was logic behind it, but I didn't think that you knew what it was. I just didn't understand basically. I'm bugging. Sorry, that's completely my fault. 6. Okay. One of these two cells needs to be a 5. So we're missing 1, 2, and 4 from these cells, right? So this cell has to be 1 or 2 up here. We have a 1 or 2 pair here. It's difficult to explain once you get there. Yeah, fair. Yeah, no worries at all. We can definitely do this. We can do this. Wait. Have we got all the 8s? Wait, we haven't. No, we've got all the 8s, right? Okay. Hey, what else are we missing from here? I just realized we're missing 4 digits, right? 0, 1, 2, and a 6, right? And we don't yet know where that 6 goes. Okay. I see. Yeah, the 0 is... Oh, yeah, we can. Surely if you look in here... Wait, let me think about this. Actually, no, we can't. What am I saying? I thought for a second... that none of these cells can be zeros, apparently, right? But that doesn't rule out this cell being a 0. I swear I just saw something there. There's a 7 in the very bottom left. How's that? Wait, what? What do you mean? Looking at column 1. We already have a 7 in that column. What do you mean? Wait. NVM? Of course we do. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Never mind. Don't worry, I'm also making silly... I've made, like, more silly mistakes than you in this video. In this stream, I mean, so don't worry. The 0 comment was something which is like, we know a 0 has to go here or here, right? We just don't know where yet. Oh my days. Why did I rule out a 7 from here again? Is it because we know... Oh, there's a 7 here. Oh, okay. Okay. I got confused for a second. Can we pencil in the bottom left grid? Sure. So here we can have a 1. We can have a 0 as well. So 0, 1, no 2, no 3, no 4, 5, no 6, no 7, no 8. There's an 04 pair in the bottom row of box 4. Yeah, we finished the last one. We finished it like at night time a couple of days ago. Like I went live like around 11 or something, and we finished it. And I also posted about it on my second account, going through the solution. This is the next type of puzzle, which is a 0 to 9 Sudoku. So it's just Sudoku, but you get a 0. 04 pair in the bottom row of box 4. Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. So this has to be 0, this has to be 0, this has to be 0. This is, sorry, 0, 4, 0, 4. There's a 2 in row 5, column 3. So in here. Wait, there's a 2 in row 5, column 3. Hold on a minute. Oh, because this can't be a 9 or a 6. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. 9. That has to be 6. Okay, I got you. So this has to be 1 and 5, and this has to be 6. Perfect. Thank you so much. That was actually really useful. Nice work. So then that becomes a 6. 2 and 6, that's 9 and 6. Yes. Yeah. And then this has to be 1 or 5. Okay. So what's left other than the 4 and the 0? 1? Bro, what are you doing? We have 0, 1, 2. This has to be a 2, right? Yeah. And then the 2 is taken out of here. The 2 has to go in here, right? So there has to be a 2 in there. Sorry, wait. 0, 1, 5 in box 8. Triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0, 1, 5. 0, 1, 5. Oh, hold on a second. 0, 1, 5 triple in box 8. Oh, you're saying what? These have to be 0. Wait. Well, this. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So what? This can't be a 1, for example. Yeah. Because it will be. These boxes will be 0, 1, 5 in some order. Good point. Good point. Yeah. So this has to be 3. Okay. Okay, I got you. This has to be 0, 1, 5. 1, 3. Okay, damn. Okay, nice work. Nice work. That's actually pretty good. Okay. That's very good. Okay, so then what about we got, okay, yeah, we should be able to lock in the 3 here. 3, that has to be a 3. Therefore 3, yeah, in row 7, column 6. Yes, and that 3 as well, actually. That 3. Okay. So this has to be, no, we haven't got that far yet, but. Okay, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I think we should be able to solve it though. Oh yeah, because of the 0, 1, 5, wait. This has to be. Oh, wait, hold on though, because what if we have. Here's the thing though, what if we have like this is a 5, this is a 1, then this could be a 0, right? Plausibly. Then this could be a 4. So what do you mean? Where would 9? You could put a 9. Oh no, you can't put a 9 there. Yeah, good point. Good point, actually. Yeah. You can't put a 9 anywhere else. Good point. Okay, so you get the 9 here. You forgot 0 penciled in, 7, 4. No, because there has to be a 0 in here or here. Like, you can put a 0 in here, but it's not going to be in there because we know. What was the logic again? Oh yeah, it was for this column. We can't have a 0 in here, so there has to be a 0 in here or here. 7 above that 3. Okay. This is the stage where we start getting everything now. So like, let me just like dial in a second here. 7. Yeah, this has to be a 7. So what else do we have? 0, 1, and 5. This has to be 0, 1, or 5, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, I got you. So then this has to be a 7, yeah. This cell here is a 7. So this cell here is a 6. So then this cell here is a 6. Oh, this cell here is a 4. Yeah. Wait, what are we missing here? 0. This cell here has to be a 1, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 4. Oh, and then this has to be a 5. Has to be a 4. Okay. Wait. 0 and 1 in bottom right. Wait, so you're saying 0 and 1 go in order like that. Well, no, this... Okay. Wait. What are the remaining cells? 0, 1, 5, and what else is it? 4. 0, 1, 5, and 4. The 4 has to go in here, right? Because there's a 4 here. So that 4 goes like that and that. Oh, you're saying there's a 0. Okay. Wait, so you're 100% confident there's a 0 in here? Wait, I'm not. This has to be 1 or 5. Oh, this has to be a 1, doesn't it? Because of the... It can't be a 5 because there's a 5 here. So that has to be 5. Oh yeah, 1 and 5 are here. Yeah. That has to be 0. Thank you guys, thank you. So this has to be 2. Then we have a 1 at 0, 4. And this also has to be, this has to be 0. This has to be 4. This has to be 0. That has to be 1 or 2. Okay, yeah, so this has to be a 1. This has to be a 0. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 5. This has to be a 0. And then 1 and 5. We should have got it, right? 4, 0. That's 2 or 1. No, this is a 4, sorry. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 2. This has to be a 1. This has to be a 2. That's it. We did it. Did we do it? Let's freaking go. We actually did it. That took us, I think, about 2 hours. No, a bit less than 2 hours, actually. Probably. Because, yeah, it would have been a bit less than 2 hours. But that's good. We got it done. And bro, Priam clutched up there in the with the 0-4 pair, actually. That was actually nice. Because that gave us the 2, which is super good. So nice stuff. Nonchalant before that though, because I didn't really see you even in the live. I was like, yo, wait, what? This guy's contributing. Because I saw you say never mind, and I was like, no, that's actually called though. Okay, have I looked at the modules? I looked at them very briefly, not recently though. If you mean like the specific content in them, no, I haven't. I don't know if you can access like Warwick material. I cannot access like the Oxford course notes and stuff. That's what I predominantly use when I do look at that stuff, but I haven't looked at much. I did look at analysis like last year, like at the end, towards the end of year 12, just to be like, people were saying like you should kind of like start doing that before university, because it's like a really weird module. I wasn't in the live before that. Oh, fast. Bro just joined and he was like locked in, dialed in. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, thanks to everyone. I think everyone who was in here, basically, I mean, Richie, Working Man, Priam, you guys all contributed. So yeah, thank you guys all for everyone who contributed. Oh, your Prism. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, awesome stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's the puzzle for today. I might go live again tomorrow. Probably not tonight. I need to work on something. I need to look at some probability stuff tonight. When and what is the next puzzle? I'm gonna say, and it's not locked in, but tomorrow morning, probably. Yeah, tomorrow morning around 11 o'clock is the most likely time when I will next go live. That being said, actually, yeah, I'll go live, but actually, let me think. I don't know though, because I do need to prepare some stuff. I'll probably get that done tonight though. It won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, I can go live tomorrow at 11 for a bit. Probably like until 2 or 3. What puzzle? So right now what I'm doing, I need for a bit of context, is I'm kind of just trying to do as many different types of puzzles as possible. And the next one, I got basically ChatGPT to make this massive list of puzzles for me. And I don't know what half of these, I don't know barely any of these puzzles. But the next one is this puzzle, which is 025, which is, I looked a bit at it, but I don't know what it is. I'm just kind of going one by one. Like, you don't have to, but I just wanted to do it that way. It's easier. So yeah, I'm just going to try and complete as many of these as possible in my lifetime. Also, like, what is this, for example? Like, a lot of these puzzles are questionable. Like, this just looks like normal Sudoku. Like, I think that's a questionable categorization. And like, what the heck is some of this? But yeah, there we go. That's today's puzzle. I'll figure it out. And tomorrow we'll be doing 025, whatever that is. We'll be doing it. And when I say we'll be doing it, I'm going to search for like the hardest puzzle of that kind that I can find. Okay, not the hardest puzzle, but every single puzzle I do is going to be, I'm going to try and make it hard difficulty. Unless like the rules are just like, the rules don't allow it to be hard difficulty. Because I low-key have never seen a hard difficulty 1-up. Like, okay, actually, no, that's not true. I've seen hard 1-ups, but like, I don't know. I don't think it's on this, like, it's on like the level of some of the hard, like, classic Sudokus, you know what I'm trying to say? But I don't know. I think that might just be because it's not as well known. 3D Sudoku, apparently, probably you saw that, yeah. It also includes 2048, which is a bit, like, questionable. Like, would you say that's, I don't know. I guess, yeah, I mean, 3D Sudoku. I don't know how that works. I also don't know what 4 equals 10 is. I don't know what the fuck is. We have to investigate some of these. But for example, this, like, the ChatGPT said that this was a type of puzzle. And when I asked it, like, what that puzzle was, it told me it was the same as Tenagrid. So, like, some of these puzzles have, like, more well-known names. It's just, like, it just searched online and kind of just collated, like, all the information it could. But yeah, like, bro, there's literally hundreds of pages of just logic puzzles, essentially. Like, broken calculator, brownies, bucopia. I'm not even going to try and say that one. Someone said, with those conditions. Yeah, bro, yeah. I mean, I could. Yes, Carter, can we do puzzles from old Cracking the Cryptic? We have done that in the past. And actually, yeah, I do know Cracking the Cryptic. I watched some of their videos. We can, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you guys want to do that. Sure, we can do that. But not right now. I'm going to head out right now. But in future lives, 100%, I'd be completely down. Yeah. I mean, awesome. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can do that if you guys would like to do that. Instead of whatever I was going to do. I'll just do that stuff on my own time or whatever. But, yeah, okay. Well, thank you guys for coming and helping out with the puzzle today. Awesome. All right, I'll see you guys in the next live, which could be tomorrow morning. Not guaranteed, but it could be. And if it is, it will be at like 11 o'clock or 11:30. All right, see you guys. I haven't played Nonograms, by the way. I don't think I have.